Hey everyone. Hope that the hope that the stream is going okay. That you don't mind listening to me watch TV and only occasionally say things. So I'm gonna finish watching a two-parter of NCIS, and then I'm probably gonna read. I could do so out loud. Would probably please my voice admirer. And this is one of my favorite pajama combos. Short shorts and a t-shirt. Oversized t-shirt. One of my favorite pajama combos. And I'm probably gonna tie my hair up so I can have some extra body tomorrow. Now, this is a long, thick hair thing. The brushing the back of my head upside down. Brushing from the back is very much a long hair thing. Oh, I've got a snarl right here. Got a snarl here. Yeah, this also keeps the length out of the way. Keeps it out of the way and relatively safe, etc. Of course, now I can't even see my knees clearly because I took off my glasses and I have no idea how I'm looking right now. Anyway. Dropping things. And not on purpose, don't worry. I'm just clumsy as hell. Clumsy as anything. spend a lot of time brushing. Oh, read after I finish this two-parter, streaming NCIS on Netflix in one of my favorite pajama combos of really short shorts and oversized t-shirt. Need the water. Need my water. Set that there. Legs are cold-ish. I choose my pajamas more for comfort than appeal, though I like to combine the two. George Washington National Forest, near Roanoke, Virginia. Send me coordinates. I hike there in the summer. You mind if I come along? Yes. It'd be helpful, Gibbs. I can try to talk to him when mumbled. It's a good episode. I think I can get away with watching copyrighted stuff if I don't leave the sound on the whole time. I only show bits and pieces. Another considering I'm watching a two-parter. It does get quite cold. I don't know whether you prefer Fahrenheit or Celsius, but in the winter, single digits Fahrenheit, between 0 and 10 Fahrenheit, is normal in the winter. At night, at least, during the day, it often gets up into the low 30s. Celsius-wise, I think a normal winter day and night is in the low single digits, and night is like in the negative teens. I don't know. But I have experienced everything from 40 Celsius in the summer, low hundreds, to, well, no, is that 40 or is that 35? I don't know. Low hundreds, I think, are either 35 or, either in the upper 30s, I think. Yeah, an American that can do Celsius. Woohoo! Unusual, I know. For Americans to understand both Celsius and imperial. It does get cold. And considering that I'm only ever cold when I lay down, I don't feel the cold until I'm laying down, usually. So I've experienced probably 38 or 39 Celsius in my in the towns where I've lived. I'm in the Southwest though, so it's usually pretty dry heat and cold. If there was if the humidity level was higher, it would be unbearable. But yeah, because freezing somewhere with high humidity feels like negative. No, feels like 10 or 15. So it feels much colder. Oh yeah. On a cold night, I pile on the blankets. It's not cold at the moment. I mean, it's not cold enough to pile them on at the moment, but once I do go to bed, I'll be adding more blankets to this. I have a stack of them right here, actually, bunched up right next to me so that I can stack them on as needed. Mm. And I usually keep my hair weird while I'm sleeping. I am not sure which of the three modern series I prefer. I love the social commentary, moral ambiguity, etc. in DS9. Though there are a few episodes that are so realistic, they're scary, and I'm sure you guys know what I mean. If anyone's watched DS9, I'm sure you know which ones I mean. There was a time travel episode that was so realistic, it was horrifying. The one about the Bell riots. I also watch Voyager a lot. I think I prefer Voyager to the others, but I'm not sure. I identify with Captain Janeway a lot. I prefer baths. I sometimes when I'm upset about something, I sometimes go too far. And I have a nickname that irritates me, especially when powerful men use it. Like, she hates being called Kathy. I get the impression from the show she really hates being called Kathy. Like, and I like Q's character much better in Voyager than anything else. He's not a full-blown villain in Voyager. So yeah, he's not. He's just
the annoying uh, control freak, um, mischievous character that shows up every so often and causes trouble. But in DS9, I'm especially tickled by the episodes where Gul Dukat tries to seduce Kira. It's most amusing that he's that much of a creep, that he's a total creep, but he really wants her in a uh, both an intellectual and a physical way. Also, the episodes that feature Quark prominently are extremely amusing. And then the episodes with a lot of moral conundrums are absolutely brilliant. I also, the one I reviewed on camera is one of my favorites. The called The Quickening, and I usually cry at the very end of it because it has the most beautiful ending where the moment where they find out that the supposed cure is actually a prenatal vaccine, and uh, the pregnant woman with the awful disease that everyone is that affects and kills all of her species. Um, when they find out it's a vaccine and her baby is born healthy, and uh, and a few minutes later she dies, and Dr. Bashir takes the baby to see everyone. That see, I'm tearing up just talking about it. It's just mm, just beautiful. I love kids but don't want any, so I'm one of those weird child-free women who actually really loves kids. Um, so it it made it punched me in the feels. um, and also DS9 featured the first same-sex kiss on mainstream TV, which was they I don't know the way they made it acceptable for mainstream 90s TV was that the women involved were trills, the symbiotic species with that have symbiotic relationships in multiple lives. Oh, kind of like Time Lord regeneration. They live for centuries because, anyway, in past lives, the two women had been a heterosexual couple. So when they make out and talk about running away together, it's acceptable by 90s mainstream media standards because they're not really lesbians. And yeah, it was pretty homophobic back then. I mean, didn't Ellen DeGeneres lose a very lucrative TV show for coming out? I don't know. And it's like lesbians have always been more accepted than gays. I know that there's more politically correct terminology, but women in the LGBT community are more accepted simply by society, simply because of the um, male fantasy trope of yeah, it's creepy how female homosexuality is much more accepted, and but only because of the perception that lesbians are hot and the man's desire, so many men's desire to have a threesome. I don't know, I've always been creeped out by threesomes. I've always been creeped out by it. Uh, I find other women attractive in a more artistic way. Yeah. I check out other women like anyone like looking at art. Um, oh, and to be honest, a lot more straight women check each other out than they care to admit. It's a combination of sizing up the competition and looking for inspiration for one's own appearance. Mm. Yeah, that's weird. I can raise my left eyebrow, but not my right. And my right eyelid is a bit droopy too. My right eyelids are a bit droopy too. I'm just looking at my appearance on camera. Hmm. My crested gecko likes watching NCIS with me because, and he will actually start squeaking when the coroner comes on camera because he's weird. He likes British accents a lot more than probably because we started watching TV together with David Attenborough documentaries. So the voices that remind him of Sir David are his favorite. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Sit up. Hmm. Sit up for a bit. I noticed a spike in views today. Was that you? The past couple days. There has been a spike, off and on. The views are occasionally, yeah, the views per day range from like 15 to 100. Oh, I can ignore that alarm. I'm already doing something useful. And I just realized I really need the bathroom. So I'm going to switch the camera over to the fish. See. Is the lighting okay there? This help? Yeah, that does help. So I'm gonna let the fish take over for a while I go use the bathroom and grab a snack. I'm back. I'm back. What's I gonna say? So, yeah. I like to keep my computer where I can let the fish take over if I need to go off camera. And I just cover the lens so anything identifiable is hidden. Yep. I like to I don't know. I like letting the animals take over, letting the animals be stars every once in a while. The fish are the only normal pets I have. I also have 2 geckos and a snake who have appeared in my videos, the 3 of them. Not together, though. Well, one of the betas is sleeping vertically again. I'm pretty sure they do sleep because they have that special organ to hold air. I'm pretty sure they sleep. But I have one or two that like to rest vertically, especially behind the filter or between plants. And I have a couple that like to sleep on the filter intake. I have one that likes the back right corner, and she's the old one, so she's kind of lazy. Yeah. And the male is also old. He's like, well, by average lifespan standards, he's about 3. The 2 old ones are about 3. I think the average lifespan is 2 to 4 years. So, but it's possible to have him live to 10. Yeah. Hopefully his tail will go back to its original splendor when now that he's in a more comfortable tank with more interesting stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, and I'm hoping I can get some more floating plants for the females. Well, for him too. A lot of people will keep a layer of duckweed or water lettuce on the top. And I think the fishies would really enjoy that. I feel like someone is staring at me. Hello, Gecko. You're staring at me? Oh, nope, you're not. One of the fishies must be staring at me. He's being a really cute ball of gecko right now. My crested gecko is being a very cute ball of lizard. Oh, am I talking about you? Huh? He's got his nose tucked under his tail. It's really cute when he curls up like a cat. Then again, they all sleep weird. The leopard gecko, looks like he's drunk when he's asleep. Looks like he's passed out after a night of heavy drinking. Okay, what happened there? That is weird that the stream has suddenly frozen. Well, hopefully it starts working again soon. Well, the Wi-Fi is working just fine. Well, there we go. System hiccup done. System hiccup done. Watch a bit of TV. Continue watching and stuff.
Yeah, that is the right angle.
She didn't die in the attack. No, she was trying to save. She got caught. What do we know about the vehicle? Not one of ours. My analysts say the truck is Russian-made, 10 to 12 years old at least. The kids? Likely boarders in school. Girls. No one to report them missing. Shoot guy else? Days ago. Difficult to track him. Plane leaves at 0500. Yes. Flying will get started. Don't come back without her. She should have gone back to base that night. She should have followed orders. We'll find her. We'll walk away. Next time, big cookie.
itchy nose again. Got the phone right here, streaming reruns. Mm. But I'm not getting that into this episode. So I'm switch. I might watch some Criminal Minds. Been binge watching it a lot lately because
It's too damn old.
reasons.
Way overpriced.
Because reasons.
Too damn old. What, so you're saying they should have kept Marion? That's exactly what I'm saying. Marion, Nash, Stoudemire? Well, that's a team. Yeah, same team can make it past the first round.
And yeah, so I've been
What is it?
binge watching all of
I'm
the
asking you, where are we? Six and
all of the reruns that are on Netflix.
wrong.
Yeah.
We're on 6, 8 blocks ago. So what? What are we doing back here? We're learning. Now, where are we? I don't know. Got to know.
Yeah.
You always have got to know where you are. Now, let's just say you jump out the car and run after some maggot. This thing
Yeah,
got home.
Criminal Minds
Back
is
up
one of
the
my
car,
favorites.
5 blocks away. No, sir. No, sir, me. Sir's for the academy. Report. Yes, sir. Right.
Frank, 4129 23rd
Yeah.
Frank, in progress.
I figured I had to do something attractive with my voice. So, and I am not good at singing, so I've been working on my speaking voice for quite a while. Quite a while.
Damn it. The flashlight.
Mm.
Are you kidding?
Mm. Yeah. I wanted to, be interesting. Love acting.
Officer down.
And I was in speech and debate throughout high school, so not only am I unafraid of public speaking, I actually enjoy it enough to have done it
Earlier this
competitively.
evening, Queens Police Force lost 2 of our own.
Mm.
Sergeant Manuel Rodriguez and Officer Thomas Kaiser were killed in the line of duty.
That's 3 officers in the past 4 days. After the first shooting, the Phoenix Police Department assumed gang involvement.
Pretty reasonable assumption.
True. Almost 30% of all officer slayings are gang related.
Technically, it's closer to 40%. If a cop isn't killed during the commission of a crime, gang involvement is highly likely.
Actually, in the precinct, commander believes it may be a serial and has asked for our help.
What makes him doubt the gang theory?
A couple of things. Last night's victims were killed exactly the same way as the first.
Shot in the neck.
Something that the press didn't release.
Well, no, wait. There could still be a gang behind them. Killers working together could establish the same MO.
Marks hasn't ruled it out, but there's another detail.
Trophies. Killer took their badges. Gang members don't usually take trophies. They don't need to. This is an unsub with something to prove. He's got the entire city on edge.
Kill those who protect and serve, and no one feels safe.
Hmm. eating these things again. With my peanut allergy, I always end up fangirling over tree nuts I can actually eat. Let's see. Contamination risk.
Go ahead, Garcia.
Okay, well, you birds have been in the air. I got the 411 on the first shooting. Apparently, every Saturday night, Phoenix PD sets up a DUI checkpoint. Is that common knowledge? May we? Public awareness is part of the deterrent. So, our unthought blows past said checkpoint at 90 mph and is pursued by a officer, Jason Kessinger. Kessinger pulls the car over, approaching the driver's side window where he is shot in the throat. Two daughters.
So, Johnson planned ahead, used the DUI stop to set his trap, and then lured the officer to his death.
Could have been personal. The young sub might have had a problem with these particular officers.
In general, sending a message.
Criminals, gang members, academy washout, security, rent-a-cops, teenagers, and that's just a start. I mean, the list of people who have a problem with police officers is a long one.
Victims were shot in the neck, so they had something they could wear a body on.
The DUI checkpoint, I mean, both incidents show an active understanding of police procedure.
Which narrows it down to anybody who watches television.
We need to cover etymology. Garcia, find out everything you can about the officers killed, see what they had in common besides their uniforms.
Will do. Actually, one of the guys on the phone, these guys are calling files. Aside from the obvious great for their phone compadres and their fear of being used as target practice, I get the distinct impression from their crabby.
My hair's looking weird, but it's not a big deal.
Compared to the blue wall of resistance.
Tend to sleep with it weird, but yeah.
Agents, Rossi, Bendis, Morgan, and Dr. Spencer Reed, thank you for inviting us. And thank you all for coming. Although, I'd like to have a word if you don't mind. Excuse me.
Lieutenant Evans. Lieutenant Evans will answer any questions the rest of you may have.
I'm sorry, that was Officer Kaser's wife. Only been married a couple of months. She seems to think that the FBI is here to save the day. Is that what you're gonna do, Agent?
I apologize. Turns out I may have wasted your time. Ballistics came back, both 357 Magnums, but not a match.
Right there, where did it go?
We don't think so. Really? Well, everyone here is pretty convinced this is the beginning of a gang war.
No, I understand that you can see it that way, but we believe that the shootings are indicative of a single killer, one who's not a gang member.
You're saying one shooter, multiple weapons.
That's the theory. Both attacks were detailed, well-planned out traps, not typical for a gang hit, and the trophy taking suggests serial pathology as well.
All right, look, I know I called you guys in, but I am way out on a limb here. My officers feel like it's a betrayal, like I don't trust them to find this son of a bitch. I gotta get this settled fast before this whole department comes unglued.
Look, I get it. We're only here to help and not hijack the investigation. If our theory is correct, the unsub's already looking for another excuse to
Ow.
See, this is 12's territory.
And you think they're behind this?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters to us, Lieutenant. You know this city and its gangs better than
I tend to have there are a lot of things that mildly annoy me. One of my pet peeves is rudeness to the customer service industry and servers, restaurant servers, but basically mistreating anyone who's unable to fight back in some way or another. And people being arrogant. Well, arrogance is a pet peeve of mine. My acne is a pet peeve of mine. Yeah. are a lot of little things that annoy me. But I tend to be pretty chill about them. Be pretty chill about the little things that annoy me. Yeah.
You do, we'd like to hear your theories.
Okay, 12 has a captain. Street named Playboy. Vice broke up a drug ring, shot his brother, DOA. Playboy thought he would kill us all. Well, it is pretty strong motivation, but your commander said the dash cam only showed one attacker. Most bangers will bring some backup just in case. Well, Playboy runs the toughest crew in town. He's not most bangers.
Well, you said the dash cam only showed one attacker. Why show your face at all?
Because he had to. He wanted to take them both out of the house, but they broke protocol. Rodriguez approached the house by himself. Wait a minute. Are you telling me they screwed up? No, Lieutenant. I'm saying that they split up, forcing the unsub to take them out separately. One here at the house and one at the court.
That front unit's empty. He could have set himself up there and waited. The element of surprise was on his side.
Choice of neighborhood was deliberate. Neighbors around here are used to hearing gunfire. They'll blame it on the gangs. So will the police.
Techs have gone over this frame by frame. There's no way to identify the shooter.
Mm.
Approximate height, weight, it's about all we got.
The unsub's face isn't the only way to identify him. We also look at specific behavioral traits.
These are the reasons you don't believe it's a gang.
The shooter established what we call a signature of something he did during the murders that wasn't actually necessary.
Doing what?
That's a good question.
At least now everyone on the force knows he's out there. It'd be harder for him to lure someone into his trap.
Well, not necessarily. Being a cop is always dangerous, but even with the extra backup and roller cars added to the shifts, Phoenix PD still gonna have to do their job, which means walking into a potential ambush every time they take a call.
245 in progress, 106 East Broadway Road. Repeat, 245, report of an aggravated assault.
Copy that.
I must have had too much caffeine earlier. 'Cause I don't have. I must have had too much caffeine earlier because I have to pee again. So I'm gonna pause everything and stuff. Hi. Are you looking at me, Mr. Gecko? The gecko heard me talking, and now he is just sitting in his box, awake and looking at me. It's pretty easy to tell when he's awake because when he's asleep, his eyes get all droopy and he turns a very pale tan. It's like, yeah. You can tell by his color and his eyes, his eyelid. Geckos don't have eyelids. It's not much of an eyelid. So most geckos don't have eyelids. So their eyes change shape when they're asleep. They don't close like a lot of lizards.
Hey! Police! Clear out of here! Officer down, 106 East Broadway Road. Copy that, officer. Calling for backup. 1092, repeat 1099, code 2, 106 East Broadway Road. Fuck! Car 51 backup is on the way. Car 51, I repeat, backup is on the way.
I'm so nearsighted. I have to put the glasses on to see the computer. Check up on how the stream is going, etc.
Set it up. There, he's still man. I'm sorry. You saw Playboy then? No. We all know he did it, Angel. No, we don't. Lieutenant, you think I don't know how bad you want this guy? I was a uniform just like you. I saw a lot of cops go down. Before that, I watched my father get shot.
I'm gonna turn off the sound for a few minutes. It helps. From what I've read, it helps prevent copyright violations to only have snippets of what you're doing, what you're watching or listening to in there. Yep.
Hello, Playboy. The hell, man? Let's spend some quality time together. Tough life. Never God, I didn't do it. Yep.
Lighten up, man.
Yeah. Well, I got a magic 8-ball system. Man, what's going on? What's going on is my office is being shot. Press, that's what's going on.
So you've arrested the wrong person.
I brought in a viable suspect for questioning. I had to do something.
I didn't kill no cop. Period.
There, Playboy. Just cross your heart. We're done.
I understand the pressure you're under, but doing this could undermine the investigation. Bringing in another suspect draws attention away from the real ones. He starts to feel inadequate. He strikes sooner just to prove himself.
It's also possible accusing one of their members could antagonize the local gangs, which is the last thing your officers need to be worrying about right now.
All right, look, I told you guys I was out on a limb here, so unless you have a suspect.
Hodge, since we got this guy, why don't we see if we can use him? Mind if I talk to you?
I guess.
Yeah.
Remember, I appreciate your letting Agent Morgan join the interrogation, but I promise you this is not our run stop. The real killer's still out there.
I know you didn't do it, Playboy.
So why you drag my ass in here then?
I said, I know you didn't kill those cops, but he doesn't. And they don't. And trust me, they don't care, man. But you do.
Oh, you care about me.
I don't give a damn about you.
This is just the next episode that I was getting ready to watch.
I'll give you that. Whoever did this ain't no banger. But he's been working your hood pretty tough, though, huh? Without your say. He's making you look real suspect, Playboy. Causing you nothing but trouble.
You won't last long, man.
Come on, man, look around you. From where I'm sitting, it looks like he's doing all right so far. I mean, if I'm you, I'm thinking I want this guy gone for good. What you think?
Yeah. You know so much. Who is he?
Probably somebody you'd least expect. Probably wouldn't even think twice about him because he really don't look all that dangerous. Or at least not on the surface. But he gets real violent.
Oh, we all violent.
Nah. Not like this, man. This cat goes from cold to hot in a heartbeat, nothing in between. Takes everything real personal, thinks everybody's trying to put him down, so he's always looking for a fight, even if he knows he's gonna lose.
So he's stupid.
Maybe, but he's aggressive. Think, man. You give me something, maybe I get you out of all of this. He's white. He's older than you, not by much. He works alone. You know somebody like this. I know you do.
There was this guy. He's white. Killed my lieutenant a couple of months ago.
Barbecue.
It's like my brother.
Your brother was a junkie, so was Barbecue. I see the similarity.
Hey, sit down. Sit down. Don't even think about it. Talk to me. Hey, forget him. I'm helping you. He's not. All right. Lieutenant Barbecue. What happened?
I told the cops it wasn't a gang thing. They didn't believe me.
That's because you always tell us the truth, don't you, Playboy?
I'm serious, man.
Playboy, don't.
So who killed him?
I know his name. He'd be dead already.
What was that noise there?
There's been another shooting.
Whew.
I'll cut him loose. No, not yet. Hush, this guy knows something. All right, keep working on it.
We have the shooter cornered in an apartment building downtown.
Dave, stay with Morgan. See what this guy has to offer. Friends here with me.
Yeah, we got him cornered. Men on both floors and the entrances.
You know this guy?
Camp Banger called Diablo. He's one of the Lindo Park assassins. Don't us follow him here.
You all right?
He'll live. Lucky bastard.
We'd love to talk to Dawes if you don't mind.
All right.
Sergeant Dawes.
I'm Special Agent Emily Prentice. This is SSA Hochner.
What happened?
Killed my partner.
We're sorry.
Stopped at the light. Pastor came right up to the window. Shot Scotty in the head, then shot me.
Wait a minute.
There was no radio call?
Came out of nowhere. I guess he thought he bagged us both. Luckily, a truck came. He ran. I called it in, managed to tail him here.
Okay, thank you, Sergeant.
This attack.
No, let's attack. Let's go.
Let us go in and try to talk him down.
Now, hold on.
What's going on?
I've got movement. Looks like Ramey and Wilhelm are inside the apartment. Attempting to apprehend.
Turning off the sound again for another 5 minutes, maybe. Mm.
His necklace was missing.
Yeah, that's the report. Big chain, solid gold. Just figured the doer took it to pawn it.
Or is it a souvenir? It's a signature.
Hmm.
We built up to this. We need to go further back. Garcia, can you pull everything in the Phoenix area that matches the same MO as our unsub, not just police officers?
Okay, so I'm searching homicides in Phoenix in what, the last 2 months?
Make it 3.
Got it. Murders, shootings, specifically neck wounds. Oh, I got a guy named Robert Quiones, nicknamed Bobby Q.
We already have that one. Anything else?
Just one more. A bouncer at a bar in downtown Phoenix, Mickey Reese, weapons of .357 Magnum. Interesting. Says here the victim was wearing a ballistic vest. Apparently, they don't serve Shirley Temples at this establishment.
The bouncer was wearing a vest. That could be how our unsub developed his MO.
Send us everything you've got.
Sure. Done.
All right, we got gangbangers, bouncers, and cops. All pretty tough targets. Victims capable of defending themselves. As the unsub sense of power. Bar, we'll keep digging. Like I told the cop before, could have been anyone. Club would be the perfect place for a young son to try to prove himself. The beating might be the stress relief for him. You know where this club is?
Another useful thing, alarm.
Breaking the laws here, officer. Agent. No matter what it looks like.
I think he's trying to let us know they have the right to be idiots.
They do, but not here. Listen up, folks. This warehouse is not private property. It is owned by the city, which means y'all are going to jail. Pack them up. Let's go.
We ain't hurting nobody. Except maybe each other.
Yeah, I feel you, but we're still taking you in.
Unless you want to answer some questions and make all this go away.
So ask me.
You know this man?
Yeah, Boom. I heard, but I didn't kill him.
No, but someone who came here did.
No way. Boom can take all of us.
We are looking for a tough guy.
The man we're looking for probably lost every fight. Came in here trying to be a man. But he failed. Guy went down easily. Candy ass. Maybe even in his first fight. He probably reacted poorly to that, to the point where you and your boys, you ridiculed him. All this led him to pick up a gun.
There was a guy. Called himself Animal. Lost every fight. But he kept coming back and in Boom's face, calling him out. Those guys this big, they run home, tail between their legs. This one freaked. There's something about that hand at your throat. When you're beat. Knowing your opponent it's got your whole life in his hand. Primal man.
When he lingers, that's what he's doing to his victims, proving his power over life and death. What's Animal's real name?
There's no names here. Just nicknames. Like me. I'm Beanie.
What do you know about this animal? Anything at all?
Nothing. That's the way it works. You know? Don't talk about it.
How about a description?
Scrawny. White trash. Thought he's a whole lot tougher than he is.
Get him set up with a sketch artist. Beanie? Let's go.
So, what do we do now?
We don't have a lot of choices.
Well, judging by his escalating timeline, this guy's about to strike again soon.
There's really only one thing we can do. Earlier today, the Phoenix police announced the suspect responsible for the deaths of 5 Phoenix officers had been caught. That is not the case. The killer is still at large. There were many mistakes made over the course of this investigation, mistakes that could have been avoided.
I'm getting tired.
The FBI is officially
I
taking
might go
charge
to
of the
bed
investigation.
early.
We've established a
I
tip
don't
line
know.
and a sketch of the suspect is being released to the press. We encourage anyone with any information about the shooter to contact us immediately.
Getting kind of
The man we're
tired.
looking for is a narcissist and a psychopath desperate to prove his masculinity. He does this by going after high-risk targets like gang members and police officers.
Because he's a narcissist, this unsub will be following the investigation closely.
By pretending to take over the investigation, we put ourselves above the local police, thus suggesting that we're tougher to take out and issuing the unsub a challenge that he won't be able to ignore.
And thinking a target directly on Agent Hotchner's back.
All of the attacks, with the exception of the last one, taking place in the 12's territory. This is the unsub's hunting ground, and it's unlikely to stray from it.
Where did you say you saw the suspect?
Locations had multiple vantage points for the shooter with limited access and exit routes for his victims. We'll be looking for a similar situation. This should happen very quickly. Don't forget, this guy managed to take out 5 cops by himself. He's smart and he's fearless. It still work. Avenue and Gelson, what do you know about the neighborhood?
Rough. Lots of dead-end streets, alleys, major cross street 17.
Residential? Any businesses at all?
There's a gas station a couple blocks down, but that's about it.
Hey, Garcia?
Yes.
Can you get us a satellite image of 15th Avenue in Gelson?
This? Stuff. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. I might end the stream soon. In fact, I think I'll end it right now. So, I hope everyone's having a good night. Or whatever time of day it is where you are. So, take care. Hmm.